to show you what I've got here. This is what I did. I took 4 Dollar Tree frames. Now these are not the ones I used. I'm just showing these to you for the purposes of showing them to you. Okay, so you can see what I did. The Dollar Tree frames that I used were a little bit wider, just a little bit wider, but they came with these little wood beads at the top, and I love that because then, you know, I can take them off and repurpose them because I'm not using the wood beads for this project. So what I did was I took 4 of these little square Dollar Tree frames, and they have a little saying in the middle of them. And what I did was I took the beads off, and I did this. I put E6000 and hot glue on them, like this, with all of the sayings going, well, the sayings would go outward with this particular frame, but with the ones that I used, I did it in another way. I'll show you in a second. But this is what I did. I made a little box, and it looks like a little cube. It looks like a little block, so to speak, right? Here is what we have. We have this little block, and it's a little off as blocks should be. It's not as square as it should be, but it's still a block. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. I took it, and it had sayings on the inside. This was the opposite of that one. The sayings were on the inside, and the back side was open like this. Okay, so, but I wanted the open part. I wanted that open part because I wanted it to have some dimension and be a little bit different. I want it to kind of sink in, if you will. Okay, so I've got these 4 squares, right? And no bottom. So I did a little of this ahead of time just to show you. So here's the foam core board I got at the Dollar Tree as well. I put it down, I traced it around, I cut it out. I cut it out with, I have one of these little Fisker cutters, and they're great. So what I did was I took that piece of foam that I cut out, and I covered it with another Dollar Tree item. Last year or the year before, they were selling these buffalo checked baby blankets. Okay, so I covered it, I just covered it, covered the back up. Okay, so when I put it on the bottom, I know it doesn't look like it's very finished, but when you put it on the bottom like this, and you look in there, all you see is a nice finish. So I'm gonna go ahead and glue that on. Hi, Julie. Baby's room. This would make a great baby shower gift. You could, instead of putting, I'm gonna put baby inside here, you know, B-A-B-Y in here with the Totally Dazzled bling, and I'm going to do it for a little girl. You could do it in gold or silver and make it for a little boy. You could put a little tractor, truck, something like that, some cars, a teddy bear with a blue ribbon, you know, that kind of a thing. It doesn't have to be for a little girl. You can adjust it accordingly. So what I've done today up here is I have cut out some bling. This is gorgeous, stunning bling wrap from Totally Dazzled. So what I did was I cut out, I didn't measure. What I did was I just went like this. I don't measure. Do you measure? I mean, unless I have to. If I have to pull something out and measure it, I will. But I just put it in here like this, and I went, oh gee, let's see, right here, I'm gonna take it out, and I'm gonna make a little notch right there, and I'm gonna make a notch here, and then I cut out my square, and then I did 4 of them. Because I don't like getting the hot glue all over the, you know, when it comes through the mesh, I'm just gonna put a little bit of E6000 in the corners, and just a little bit in the middle just to hold it in place. And we're gonna put 4 of these down, just like this, right in the center. Got 4 of those on, okay? And I have cut enough bling wrap to go around the edges here. The outside top of the box needs to be blinged. So, okay, so what I did was I measured these 2, and I measured these 2, okay? I'll make sure that I got the right ones in the right spots. Yep. Okay, and this one, there's one for here. So the top of it will be all blinged out as well, okay? So I just want to make sure that I got the right thing going on here. I'm just going to go ahead, bite the bullet, and use the hot glue because honestly, it works better. "21 long by 4 wide, okay? And that's, I'm gonna put it on the insides of the box. So the whole thing is gonna be framed out in Totally Dazzled bling. So, okay, now the outside, this part here, I've got it marked. Those were the wide sections. Okay, now this part here, not the sides, what did I say? Oh, squares with just the top and bottom, not the sides. Okay, these right here. See, there's squares that have all 4 sides, you know, that you have to cover. And then these sides over here, because they were connected to the other frames, it's a little wider. That's why I had to put this here. You just have the top and the bottom little strips. So I cut 4 of these strips. They're, you know, this long by 2 wide. All right, that's how I look at it. There's our box, and I think it's so cute. I mean, seriously, could it get any more beautiful than that? Look at the bling. You see where there's a little red heart right here? Well, guess what I found in my stash with this beautiful, Totally Dazzled heart. Isn't that pretty? In the rose gold. So I am going to, now you could do it in the rose gold, you could do it in the silver, and you're gonna crack up, but look at this. It fits perfectly over that heart. It was meant to be, right? It was meant to be. So I am going to put a little bit, because I don't want this coming off, especially if, you know, if a child played with it. I want it like that. Isn't that sweet? Isn't he sweet? Or she? She is adorable. Okay, this is still kind of chillaxing here and drying, but I just love it. I think it's so cute. All right, so let's, what did I do with the ribbon? Oh. Anyway, I'm just gonna put a little bow at the bear's neck. Not a big one, just a little one. I'm gonna do a small one. Fold this ribbon, it's wired ribbon. I'm gonna fold it over on itself, take a little bit of twine and just, I'm gonna notch it in the center, find the center, just kind of fold it, notch it, just a little notch, because if you go all the way through, then you're in trouble. Then the whole thing falls apart. But just so that the twine can get in there, you know. There we go. And tie it up. Then it's not, you know, glued on permanently or whatever. Yeah, I think I like that. Yes. Yes. Knot it. The way I if they want it, they can snip it off. She's getting cuter, huh? Look at that, isn't that pretty ribbon? I love this ribbon, it's so cute. Okay, I just think it needs something in the middle of it. Now, I might put another pink bow there in the middle of it. I think I will. Because here's the thing, I've got these bows from Totally Dazzled. I've got this one, and I have an affinity for this because it is like, wow, it's beautiful. I could put this right in the middle, or I could put it up here in the bow's ear, in the bear's ear, or I could put, okay, here's choice number one. Okay, paying attention. Here's this pretty filigree lace one. Here's choice number two. Okay, see that one? Here's choice number three, the little pearl. And here's choice number four, that's a little bit smaller, a little more, but it's little pearls. See that? Okay, so should I do 1, 2, 3, or 4? You tell me while I'm making this other bow. I need a pink ribbon back here. Of this bow, so it's kind of stacked. Anyway, okay, I just think this is so cute. Can you see that? How cute is that? All right, so we're gonna go with number 2. That was this lacy one, correct? I like it. It's cute, and it actually it does mimic the heart hole. Okay, I'm just gonna use hot glue on this, so I think it'll be fine. Oh my word! I love this little bear. But here's the thing. I could put another Totally Dazzled bow in the middle of this pink bow. What about that? Like, I got this little teeny tiny one, and it's so cute. It has a little pearl in the middle. Yeah, that's cute. I'm gonna do that. Okay, here we go. Now imagine each table having one of these. Here's my suggestion. My suggestion is you can put him, let me put him down in here. Like, you can have him kind of hanging out like this. Okay, I love it. Okay, but before we do that, I want to show you, and I know I'm a little bit over, but we're going to put, this is going to be like a block out that says baby on it. So what I did, I didn't have any wood letters. I didn't feel like I have a whole bunch of stuff in this room over here to get my Cricut out. It would have taken me too much time today. So I didn't do that. So I took what I had, and I have this lace from Hobby Lobby. Okay, and I did the letters, the B-A-B-Y. B. Here's the letter B, and I made the 2 B's exactly the same. Right here. B-A-B-Y. Just like that. And it's going to go in the inside of the bling. And it's done in lace, so I thought that was really pretty. So I'm going to go ahead and put one on there with hot glue. Okay, here we go. You got your B and your A and your B. Okay, so here we go. This little guy is gonna, or girl, is gonna go right in here. I think it should be the first letter, the B. Okay, we can do it like this, where it's hanging out like this, and it's just kind of hanging tight like that. But this baby shower centerpiece would be so adorable and well received by any mama.
Totally Dazzled sells sparkling rhinestone wedding supplies. Check us out at totallydazzled.com. But before you do, click up here and download our free printable sparkle quotes. Or click down here and watch one of our other awesome tutorials.